Hey everybody, welcome in. How's everyone doing? Hey Q Gamer. You see, I'm just waiting for some people to come in. I don't know if anyone's live. I don't think they are. I don't know. I know Shorty was. How are you doing, Cool Gamer? I don't know if there's anyone live. Oh, I thought I'd come on for a bit, explain a few bits and pieces. Hi Jill, how are you doing, honey? How are you doing, sweetie? Welcome in, Jill. I don't know if anyone else is live. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to only stay on for an hour or whatever. I'm not going to do a long live or anything like that. I normally don't do lives actually on the weekdays. I normally do money on Sundays only. But since I've hurt myself really bad. Hi, Dreamer. How are you doing, on? Yeah, I had a severe accident and I fractured my L1 lower back again. Well, not new to me because it's fractured anyway. Hi, MZ. Found a link? Just thought I'd come on for an hour. Not gonna stay on long. I never do lives during the weekdays, but I thought why not? There's like MZ can jump in the backstage if she wants, just in case we get trolled. Um, People don't realize. I just want to set the record straight on a few things, which I think is important to do. So people don't understand when I was doing a really good live about my daughter, how she's has 2 weeks left and she'll be done with her bachelor's degree in sales. I was really excited and happy last Sunday, and the live was going really well. There was no problem with the live, but what happened, what people don't see, is what's going on in the backstage. I had someone using my son's name, and they were saying the most horrific things to me, and I don't know if you want to come up, MZ. Just write in the back chat if you do, but you can stay backstage, honey, and keep an eye on the backstage for me. Um. So, hi Rocco, welcome in, my love. I love you very much. And for September, I did go off on her a little bit. I do apologize for that. Hi Jackie, welcome in, hon. I hope you're doing well with you and your wife. I hope everything's good. So, when people want to judge a person, I would go to the person and ask the person, because NJ Robin, bless her heart, was the only one who could see what was going on in the backstage. All the subs couldn't see it, but I was seeing it. I was reading it, and it ticked me over. And I just want to put this out there. It's not that I had any worries about, you know, another channel going live. That wasn't it at all. On the contrary, it was what got me going was the stuff what was going on in backstage, and people didn't realize what was going on in backstage. Um, so yeah, so I ended up deleting the live. To be quite honest, I was probably a stupid thing to do to delete the live since I put so many hours into it, but I did delete that live. I'm only recently out of hospital as well. Um, I had a major crash and I ended up hurting my back. It was severely bad. So that's that. Hi, Humble Crumble. How are you doing, honey? It's good to hear that you're okay, Jackie. Jackie, I'm okay. I'm not doing too bad. I'm okay. And the whole situation of Crime Wolf, that's not me. Yeah, Humble Crumble, I'm okay. I'm still alive. I'll put it that way. Hi, Magpie. Welcome in, my love. Welcome in, honey. I love Magpie. Magpie's a beautiful person. I have taken some wrenches away because I feel that my channel has way too many wrenches because it's not really a big channel, anyways. So me and MZ are going to be working together on this channel. If y'all wondering where MZ is at, she's backstage right now because she's watching out for the trolls because people are using my son's name. They are saying horrible things to me backstage. That's when my whole life literally went south. It didn't go west, it went south. So those who weren't there, don't judge me on that because you haven't seen what was being said. I know NJ Robin did see a lot. Um, of course, when you're saying things derogatory about a minor and you're a mom, well, that's going to get you really bad. And I don't mind whoever comes in and, people are entitled to go where they like. I understand all that. I've always known that. I've always said to any one of my subscribers, you can go wherever the hell you like. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not. And a lot of people picked it up the wrong way. But the only person I really want to, I did already apologize to Roxy, and I want to apologize to September as well. I shouldn't have shouted at her. But then again, I was taking a lot of stress from backstage, and they were using my son's full name, and they were saying horrible things about my son. Of course, that was on backstage, so none of the subscribers could see any of that, you know. And when people bring that stuff up, I mean, it does hurt a lot. So no, I don't hear. I'm glad you making apologies. Of course, look, Rocco. I call a spade a spade. I realize when I say something wrong, I will apologize. I'm not a person with a big head. It's not going to explode. Um, I did apologize to Roxy, and you know Tara knows I love her, and Tara thought I would be mad with her. Not at all, not at all. Um, but I do owe September an apology too, which therefore I am going to apologize to September because I was wrong. Um, you are so clear, Susan. You realize September and Roxy did not wrong. They are two of the very kindest people. I'm happy you have found found on YouTube. Yeah, 100%. Magpie, you know, people sometimes get me wrong, but when you have a lot of stress going on your backstage, um, it's really hard. When you're taking something really personal and you're not subscribers cannot see it, you know, I lashed out on people and I should not have done that because these people are my friends. I mean, I love September with all my heart. I really do. I really do love September, and I love Roxy. Roxy's a lovely person, and it's not about the fact that she was going live. I was frustrated and angry about what was going on backstage. I'm Akuna Matata, shopping, can't stay, hubby, just getting home not too long. Oh, no problem, honey. Hi, Jackie H. Welcome in, sweetie. Welcome in. So yeah, my next apology is not rock. Goes. It's September. Look, I'm good enough. I'm big enough to come on live and say, look, I was wrong. I was wrong. But I was under a lot of stress at that point. Uh, I know Jackie would detest to this when someone brings up your children. It's really hard. You say things when you don't mean it, and Roxy and September have shown nothing but as a support and love. I'm so sad that they took the blunt of what happened that night. Yeah, and I went into Roxy's channel when I seen her live, and I did make a big apology to Roxy, but I owe September a massive apology, and I wish she'd come in because I will say sorry to her within a heartbeat, and if she's not going to come in, She can probably look back on this live. Hi, Canadian girl. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're doing good, Canadian girl. There's a lot of things what as I said, look, I've always said this. I came to YouTube to make friends because I am very much cut off from my family. Not cut off, I guess my family did this, but I do live in Devon and I want to move to London and I want to be down around my two children. And I'm for now, I find things very difficult, and sometimes I say things and it's not the rightest thing to say, and it's not that person's fault. And I do owe, and as actually MZ and Canadian girl would know. Well, if I did something wrong, I am going to sit up and apologize for that. I will apologize. And I do owe September and a massive apology. I didn't get a chance to do it on Shorty's live because she ended the live and it was on subscriber mode, and I realized that I wasn't even. I had to sub up, but I did send a £5 super sticker to her. I didn't get a only be on was only be always being always way to be. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, people, if you know me well, if I say something, and you look, no one can come on YouTube and say that are they don't make mistakes. I have made mistakes. Hell, I've made many of mistakes. Hi, Tobeans, welcome in, honey. I have made many mistakes on YouTube, and I'm the first to admit that. I have my flaws. I guess everyone does. One second, I just gotta read something. Oh, okay, I got that. my, my back is really messed up right now, but I will get over it. Um, uh, Everyone's gone quiet, but yes, I do owe September an apology, and if she hears this live, totally apologize. I mean, Canadian girl has been with me, I don't know, a very long time, as has MC, and they know that I have my flaws, and I sometimes act a bit irrational, and there's always a cause behind it, though. There's always something behind it, but I should not have lashed out that night. I should not have done that. Um, Canadian girl knows very well that I mean, within a heartbeat, I will apologize. That's me. That is totally me. I try to keep the channel drama free. I mean, that day actually, I was on celebrating and I was talking about my daughter, and I'm so proud of her because I same shit, Susan. I can't believe you're you have anyone in this chat. Really? You can't believe I have anyone in my chat right now? Why would you think that same shit? Same shit people make. You haven't seen what was written backstage. What ticked me over that night? I mean, that's a bit shocking. You coming out and saying that when I'm on here apologizing to um, September. Susan, I can't believe that you have anyone in this chat. Wow. Well, one second. Because of my behavior, the same shit. Did you see what was written in the backstage? Did you really see what was written in backstage about a minor? You didn't. So there. You don't really have room to speak. I'm not here to come on and argue with people because that's not what I'm going to do. I'm here to apologize to September. People make mistakes. That's life. You were terrible to people and actually who love you. Yes, and that's why I'm on here tonight apologizing. And I went into Roxy's and did the very same thing. If I don't own my mistakes, well, I would be a bad person. But the fact that if I owned it, but you're saying that same shit, and I'm glad that you have an opinion, but you have not seen what was written on backstage that night. What would take anyone over? I mean, we were here singing and having a great time until the trolls started coming in. I mean, there's obviously 34 people who actually give a damn about me. Damn it. Can't even find my phone. 1 second. Hello? Yeah. Sorry, guys, I had to take a phone call. Um, it shouldn't matter what was written. Um, I kind of disagree with that same shit, and I'll tell you the reasons why. They're talking about my son. They said horrific things about him. I don't know if you have children yourself. I respect your comments and you're entitled to them. I don't block people because if they're not saying they're you have to you can come in and disagree with me if you want. I mean that's fine. But if that was your son and they read that about you, it makes everyone on it's not what it hold on. It is me talking. It's not everyone else. Yeah, but all I'm saying, same shit is if that was your son, you do have children. Okay, that's fine. Um, but if that was your son, okay, and he's only a minor, and you have someone writing horrific things about your son in the back panel, I did, as I said, I came on to this live to say I made mistakes. I was wrong. I own that. I own that, and I do apologize. And I even deleted them lives because you know what? I felt there was no point even putting them there. Let's be clear. They didn't say that. Uh, let's make sure people know it wasn't Roxy of September. No, it was not Roxy of September. 1 second. Just give me 1 minute. Damn it. I have to mute again. 1 second. Right, I'm back. Hi, Yankee Kyle. Good afternoon to you. Don't want that to get confused. No, I was wrong. As I said, look, I'm on here to say I was wrong. I should not have lashed out the way I did. I should not have reacted to my subscribers the way I did. Please don't treat people bad when you are angry. Those will all wonderful ladies. Oh no, I know that same shit. That's why I'm here to apologize. I'm here to apologize. Don't get me misconstrued. I'm here to apologize and say, look, I was wrong. How many people do you know on YouTube will actually come on and say, look, I'm sorry, I was wrong? How many people you get saying that? When people say things bad about people, how many YouTubers do you know who will actually come on and apologize for their bad behavior? Not many. Not many at all. But when you own it, I owned it. I know I was wrong. I mean, what more can I say? I was wrong. And again, I apologize. I've already apologized to Roxy and apologized to, now I'm apologizing to September. Repeat behavior is wrong. I don't really do this all the time. It's really I never get that bad the way I do. I never get that bad. That's the thing. I never really get that bad. So, for those people who really know me, know that I don't act like I don't get that bad. And I know Tara only had the best interest for me. I just want to touch note on Precious Chaos. Well, someone came up on my panel, and Tara was up with me, and because they changed their name, Precious or what, I don't even know. I don't even think that was Precious, because I said hello, Precious, and I said they're not talking back to me, and Tara said drop it, because Tara had seen porn bombing going on different channels, and Tara was right, because we didn't think that was Precious. We thought someone was taking Precious's name. So you seen that bit. I think an apology is clearly necessary, but I know personally I'd like to hear if anyone changes their name to ensure that it doesn't happen again. Yeah, 100%. And Magpie, I don't come on here like that. I normally don't. I normally have really good lives, and I normally don't do that. And Tara was right to ask me to drop that person, and I don't know if that was even Precious, because they had changed their name. When they came up, I said, hello, I said, hi, Precious, and normally she would answer back straight away, but she did not. She did not. And Tara was concerned because they had changed their screen name. So she told me drop that person, because she was in fear that I would get porn bombed. Tara was only looking out for me. But anyway, Tara knows that. Now I know that too. But I just want to say to September, 100%. September, for the wrongs I have said to you, I apologize deeply. Horrible behavior in back chat should result in that user being banned from YouTube Studios. Magpie, you're right. I banned them from YouTube Studios, I don't know, at least 5 times, but they must have had multiple accounts because it kept coming back up again. But that's not going to happen now, because I have someone backstage who's going to be keeping an eye on everything what's going on in backstage. I refuse to read any backstage comments anymore. I have someone else doing that for me. Precious Chaos owns Tara and Apology. Yeah, well, I don't even think that was Precious Chaos back when they came up on panel, because I said hi to Precious, and Tara knows that. I think someone was using Precious's name. And maybe then Precious came in afterwards. I don't really know. Do you have someone who can end the stream? Yep, I do. Yep. I have someone backstage right now. Or you continue to Be be the only one. No, I have someone backstage right now, Magpie Hun. In all the lives I'm going to be doing, I will have someone backstage at all times, so that will never happen again. I mean, yes, I had made mistakes, and I apologize for that. For my behavior, I apologize. Um, but now I have someone backstage with me who's going to keep an eye on things because I have you an admin right to in the stream. I will do. I'm setting up someone to do that. Yeah. Okay. I've seen that. I got that comment. Um. Just a second. But anyway, I am reaching out to Hi Jersey Cat, how you doing, honey? Hi everyone. Precious Chaos owes Tara an apology. She was out of line making a bully video. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. 100%. Because me and Tara didn't know who it was. Because I said hello to the person and she would never answered, and they changed their screen name, and Tara rightly so told me drop the person, and I did. And I would like if Precious could come in and talk to me even, it's not the end of the world, guys. Sometimes, you know, we can fix it's easy being fixed. Look, we're all the same kind of people and we all love each other and we all know each other for at least over a year. Well, a year, I will say a year because of my channel is just over a year old, you know. But if September hears this, I deeply apologize to September, and I hope she accepts my apology. I've heard Canadian girl made mistakes with Canadian girl once or twice, and then I would turn along and I would in a heartbeat apologize. And you know, Tara is Tara's not a bully. Tara is not a bully. In person would be smooth over. Yeah, I know that. And you know the same shit. I do not have any way of contacting September herself. I have no way of doing that. So the only way I can reach out to her is on YouTube. Unfortunately, I'd rather do all this behind the scenes, but I have no way of contacting her. So the only way I can reach out to her is by stream, by YouTube. Roxy and September are good people, Susan. They didn't deserve. No, I already apologized to Roxy. She accepted my apology. Um, but now I'm here to apologize to September. I'm sure she's watching. I hope she is. I don't know if she is. I don't. But yeah, I do. I already apologized to Roxy. She accepted my apology. Um, it's not a case of anyone crying wolf. I've heard someone say crying wolf. When you say that, they have no idea. I mean, all of you guys didn't know that I was even in the hospital, did you? No. You can come on YouTube and say this, and this, you know. You don't know what's going on. But, I'm not here to argue with anybody. Don't want to do that. I'm happy that you guys came in here. It's not a case of crying wolf. I don't believe I ever would cry wolf to anybody. Yeah, have I said bad things in the past? Sure. Sure I have. But A bigger person in my book is a person who's going to turn along and say, look, I was wrong. I'm sorry. But saying that, I apologized. I hope September's listening because she knows I love her very much. Um, and I was wrong that night. I picked my frustrations, what was going on back chat, out onto the actual chat, and I should not have done that. I should not have done that, and that's where I'm wrong. So this is why I'm here today. I never do a week live. I never come on a week, but I'm here to apologize. I already apologized to Roxy. She accepted it. I'm pretty sure everyone was terribly upset. I was very upset. I was very upset what was going on. And I talked to my closest friend on YouTube, and I explained everything from start to finish. The only regret I have is that I didn't take screenshots of the backstage. Because if I had taken the screenshots of the backstage, I could put it up there so you can all see what actually triggered me that night. Because you got to bear in mind, I didn't start out with a channel. I did not start out saying terrible things. I didn't do that. I was actually ecstatic, singing and happy that my daughter's getting her bachelor's degree in 2 weeks from now. For September, I love her dearly. She's absolutely brilliant mod. I can't say a bad word about her. Roxy already accepted my apology because I went into Roxy's channel and I did apologize. And anytime I was out of said something wrong, Susan, people mess with you all the time. Admit it was too much alcohol. I wouldn't say it was too much alcohol, no. I would admit to the fact that people were digging into someone was trying to hit me in the jugular vein. That's a figure of speech. They were saying things about my son, who I adore. They were saying horrific things about my son. And the only mistake I did was I deleted that live, and I should have taken all the pictures from backstage and stuck them on my community tab, and people would have understood a little bit more where I was coming from. You know, as I said, it takes a bigger person to come on a channel and admit that they were wrong. Not many. I have never heard of YouTubers. I have watched lots of channels, and people would get things wrong all the time, but they would never come up and say, "Look, I was wrong." The only person I've ever heard say they were wrong when they made mistakes was Purple. Funnily enough, and I'm not talking about the situation. I'm talking about her in general. I've heard her say she was wrong a few times when she made mistakes, and it makes her a bigger person for that. And I applaud that because I think that was a good thing. That's back when she made her mistakes on her channel. I've heard her go get on a live, and it's not easy to get on a live and say, "Look, I was wrong." It's not easy. It's not like I live in America and I could get September's number and make a private phone call. I can't. I'm mysterious, guys. Oh, no, I didn't come in here to say I was wrong for something I said. Acknowledgement, acknowledgement of your mistakes. I acknowledge my mistakes, mysterious guys. I really do. People are only responsible for themselves 100%, and I was responsible for myself when I said bad things to September. So I'm taking this opportunity right now to apologize. And the only way I can do that, as I said, I don't live in America. It's not like I can pick up on my mobile phone and call her. It's not like that. I can't do that. I can only reach out to YouTube and apologize in that manner. I would rather do it actually behind the scenes, but I can't because I don't live in America. I do not have her on WhatsApp. I can't reach out to her that way. So the only way I can reach out to her is apologize here on YouTube. Actually, it's I was I was advised not to even come on YouTube for a couple of weeks, and I decided to take the time out right now to apologize right now because it's an apology I need to do to her. People are only people are only responsible for themselves. You know, of course, people are only responsible for themselves. That's why I'm taking. That's why I'm apologizing. But you jumped on everyone on panel. Yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot I did wrong. That's why I'm here, being a bigger person, coming on apologizing for my mistakes. You like, there's two things that YouTubers aren't gonna do. They're not gonna apologize and they're gonna move on, or they're gonna take their time out and after being taken after just coming out of hospital and decide to come on YouTube for an hour and say, right, I was wrong. I made mistakes. I was wrong. I apologize. I'm sorry. That's all you can do. You can't. What else can you do? I can't pick up the mobile phone and ring her personally. So the only way I can do it is on YouTube, unfortunately. And I'd rather not do it on YouTube. I'd rather really talk to September and say, look, this is what was going on. This is how I got triggered. I'm wrong. You didn't do anything wrong to me. I made the mistakes. I jumped on people and I should not have done so. You know, I'm not a flakehead. I'm not anything like that. I'm only a human. At the end of the day, 42 people looking in at me and that not 42 people chatting. I'm not going to stay on a whole lot long, anyways. I'm watching the clock on the timer thing right now. Basically, I came on for September. Tara knows I love her. Um, Roxy knows I apologize to her because I personally went into her channel. And my next apology is for September. I do have someone backstage with me right now to keep an eye on the back chat. Basically, I'm not going to be reading the back chat anymore. The person backstage will be reading the back chat. So, yeah, I am going to be changing up how I do things so things don't trigger me. So I don't end up getting into the way I was last week. That's not going to happen. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for asking me was I okay. I just came out of hospital just recently. Appreciate everyone asking me about that. Situation of Crying Wolf. Yeah, I don't really want to speak upon that, but I can tell you that's certainly not what I was doing. It's a strange world. I mean, when you think you know someone, I love you, Susan. Move on from here. Yep, that's what I'm going to do, Jill. But I had to come on and do an apology because, at the end of the day, Jill, I'm not the kind of person when I know I did wrong. I'm not gonna think that come on and do a live and not say anything at all. I gotta acknowledge my mistakes. And when you acknowledge your mistakes and earn it, I earned them mistakes, but I gotta go on and apologize at the same time. So if anyone has anything else to say, please say it now because when I come on YouTube, I'm gonna move on from this. I hope September hears my apologies. I do not have a phone number for her. I don't have I don't have anything. I do live in the United Kingdom and I do not live in America, so it's not like I can pick up the phone and talk to her personally. I didn't see it and I'm not going to comment. That's fine, Jill, because I deleted the whole thing. But I'll give you a little brief thing, Jill, what went on. We were having a really good live. I was singing, graduating my daughter. She's finishing her bachelor's degree in 2 weeks. And basically, we had a bunch of trolls jump up there under my son's name, abusing the hell out of me and saying disgusting things about my son. So I went away. When I finished the live, I deleted the live. I made a mistake. I should not have deleted that live. I should have taken all the screenshots of backstage, posted on my community tab so people would understand why I went the way I was. But you jumped on everyone on panel. Same shit. Tara knows I love her. Shorty knows I love her. You know, there's only so much you can do. You can, yeah, earn your wrongs. If my family taught me anything in this world, when you f up, make mistakes, you gotta own it, and I do own my mistakes. I just hope this time it's the last time you have to be begging to the end of your life. I'm not being mean, Susan. Hold on, I just highlight that because I gotta read that one better. I just hope this time is the end time you have to be begging to end your life. Not be mean. Well, no, you're not going to because I already have a new admin. I thought about that one too actually. I have a new admin. No one knows who they are. Well, you know the person, but you don't know who it is. They're in my backstage right now, keeping an eye in case any trolls come in. Because I won't be I'm not going to be reading the back panel anymore. When people put things back there about my beautiful son, use his name. You gotta go, cool gamer. Thank you for coming in. Oh yeah, guys, please hit the thumbs up. Yeah, Jill meant the trolls. MZ is here, yes, Rocco. MZ is 100% here. Same shit. Jill meant the trolls, not anyone else. The trolls who had done that, saying stuff. Yeah, Jill. Yeah. MZ is 100% here. Lovely to see you in here, Rocco, honey. I think Rocco knows, you know. Now you know who's backstage. Oh, I love MZ with all my heart. I talk to MZ on a daily basis because I have her on WhatsApp. I don't have many people on WhatsApp, and I'm always throwing the WhatsApp number out there for anyone who wants to add me on WhatsApp. They can talk to me. that way. But unfortunately, I don't have September on there. And I hope she goes back and listens to this live and understand that I earned my mistakes, and I apologize for all that. And I do have someone who's going to help me whilst I'm not alone the whole time, so I don't mess up, and I'll have someone to end the live when the live needs to end. We've already discussed all that. Um, MZ is absolutely wonderful to me. She was there throughout all my illnesses. She's A1. And I can tell you the only person who called me when I was distraught was MZ. No one else did. Just MZ. So yeah, MZ is a fantastic person. Okay, no problem. So I'm going to move on from that. I've done my apology live. I've earned my mistakes. I made them mistakes. Yes, I did. Um, I'd like to know how everyone's getting on over there in the US. Instead of me repeating myself over and over, apologizing, I've made my apologies. Roxy accepted my apologies. She knows I love her. Um, it wasn't a case that she was even going live. It wasn't like that at all. And the whole thing of crying wolf, well, MZ knows better than that. So, how's everyone's day doing over there in the US? Same shit. How are you getting on? How's your day? Instead of me talking about me, you know, don't want it to be all mad about me at all. So, how is everyone in the US getting on? How's your day? How's your day going? How's Roxy's day going? How's Jill's day going? One thing I've learned in life is you gotta earn your mistakes and move on. It's gonna go great. That's good to hear, Sam says. Um, that's good to hear, you know. I'm not a bad person. Trust me, yes. Do I have flaws? 100%. Do I own my stuff? Yeah. Yeah. That's why I came on here today. I couldn't come on the last couple of days because I was in hospital. Believe me, I would have done a live earlier and apologized. Mine is great. That's good to hear, Jill. You know, I would have came on early on a earlier time and made my apologies to September, but I wasn't at home, so I've been in hospital. I had a major crash. 1 second. Yeah, I've been off of YouTube for a while. I'm great. Missed everything. Yeah. I fractured my back again, which is not new, and yeah, I hurt my head as well. When you get through, yeah, that's why Canadian Girl, I was slow to answer you on WhatsApp to say that you were back on. I'm really hi Nikita. I'm actually very sore right now. I'm in quite a lot of pain. I would put it that way. So how's my beautiful Nikita doing? How did I do that? Oh no, yeah, it was a weird situation where I miscalculated when I was driving, and yeah, I got thrown very far. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I mean, I don't want to make the life all about me, to be honest. So when I came out of hospital, I think I slept for over 24 hours, stuff like that, and I decided to come on here and do my apology to September. And hi Heather, what is the weather like? We're warm. It's supposed to get. Oh, Heather, it's not too bad over here, but it's not very warm. Then the daytimes, well, the mornings are pretty cold, but in the afternoons, I wouldn't say it's not in the 90s or anything like that, but it's not too bad. We're starting to see the spring come in, which is a good thing. I'll be okay, Jill. My back has been broken a few times, and another fracture is not gonna do any. The damage is done basically. So yeah, it has been done to me. Well, you know, don't really want to go on about how my back got broken in the first place, but it is. I did fracture my back again, once again, and hurts like hell. But I'll get over it. Most people wouldn't have even come on here tonight on YouTube, but me, I gotta make the apologies because I can't. It's not like I can pick up a mobile phone and call them directly. I can't do that because I'm in a different country. But yeah, I'm glad you're up at the 90s, Heather. Right, I would love to be in the 90s right now. Mm. UK weather is well, it's bipolar. That's me, but it's getting better. The weather is getting better over here, slowly but surely. And what's gonna happen is that you guys, you're so lucky you have AC. Well, we don't have no AC over here at all. So many have been in the hospital lately. Yeah, Jill, it's just one of those unfortunate things. Uh, I tend to swear, but balloon when getting warm, you swell like a balloon. I got you. Yeah, Heather. Actually, funny you say that. Um, when it gets really hot in the UK, my ankles swell out really, really bad. And when I put them on the recliner, they seem to be okay. But if I drop the legs, I mean, yeah, it's 82, 84 where you're at, Jill? Once that's really that's nice. I wish we had the weather like that. You know, I have this horrible cough as well, so that's why I keep pausing. Not pausing. I keep mute myself when I'm coughing. I don't want you to be hearing me coughing. But yeah, I mean, well, not September. I hate her swells like out like a balloon when it gets too warm. Strange that because I get it in the ankles. Nice breeze outside. Oh wow, Jen. I wish Precious would come in because I would really, you know, like to know what's going on. There's no way none of us could tell because if people say you can click on a box and see who it really is, there's no three dots. When they're on panel, there is no three dots. So no, we there was no way we could tell that was even Precious, because normally Precious talks, and that person, whoever it was, which I don't believe it was Precious, did not talk. So how's Rocco getting on? See, not funny that there's no trolls coming in there. That's good. We don't have no trolls tonight, thank God. When I say tonight, it's UK nighttime. Oh, you're good, Rocco? Good to hear, honey. And I appreciate you coming in here. Actually, I appreciate everyone coming in here, all the subscribers. I think I even have a bit of whiplash, to be honest. I mean, I'm really stiff. Um, but yeah, just gonna stay on for about an hour and then I'm gonna come off again. And I might come on Sunday. As you know, I normally do Sundays, and I normally do a long live on a Sunday, but I had to come on today. Whilst I got the opportunity, whilst I'm home, to make my apologies to people who I feel that I was wrong to. What's the definition? I'll ask subscribers this. What's the definition of someone crying wolf? I just kind of mind boggles me a little bit. So, what is the definition of a person crying wolf? So, I'm shocked how peaceful it is in here right now, because the other night it was it was crazy. It was absolutely horrific, with the back chat, the trolling, and all that. I have so many names blocked. It's unbelievable. Lying. Thank you, Jill. But how do you know when someone's lying or not? There's a good question. How do you know when actually someone's lying or not? You know the person, and they never claim to say they never had no mental health issues. But how do you know when someone's lying or not? I know MZ knows the answer to it, but because she knows me. One person doing the same thing over and over, and but nothing to better themselves to fix it, right? Um, but how do you know someone is not helping, trying, doing everything to do to help themselves when they know they're slipping into a dark place? Is it because they don't talk about it on YouTube? How do you know that so many calls weren't made? It comes out scooter coming out scooter or late. Um, when I had to crash, like, I went out really late. Didn't realize the street lights were off. But sometimes when I'm frustrated, I will go out and drive. I miscalculated because I live in a very low crime area. I miscalculated it. When it's something I claimed something happened or will happen, and it didn't or doesn't in the Hmm. That's interesting you say that, Heather. Not talking about that, Susan. Um, but I would say to anybody, I mean, when someone makes a statement, how do you know when they're lying or not? How do you know they haven't picked up the phone and rang certain people, as in their GP, doctors, or mental health team? How do you know they didn't do that? How do you know they didn't do that for a couple of weeks before they ended up getting injured? How about that? How does people know that? I learn more every day. Who is a friend and who isn't? Yep, Marco, I'm starting to think that too. Because just because you don't come on here and say, well, I've been going through X, Y, and Z, and I have rang X, Y, and Z. I've been reaching out and doing everything I can possibly do to stop something happening. You never know when something is going on with someone in real life. 100%, Heather. 100%. It's kind of. I've never ever cried wolf to anybody in my life. If I say I'm going to do something, I will. Trust me, I'll do it. That's number one with me. I'm a straight shooter. I say straight. And I'm holding back a lot of information right now. But I can say this for sure. I don't mind saying this because I'm not ashamed. I've been reaching out for the last couple of weeks. Yes, ma'am, many told us when you were young, fair friends are to be endorsed. Real friends are for real friends are there for you through thick and thin. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Real friends are there for you for thick and thin. They're they're there for you at your worst times, and they're there for you when you're up in your good times. Real friends, not someone who's going to drag you down and pull you. You know, I'm not a fan of Purple. I don't hate the lady because I don't have room for hate in my heart. But a lot of what she said, I have to agree, it was kind of true. I heard, but there was a few wrong things which she wouldn't have known anyways, and that's not her fault. But a lot of what she said there was a lot of truth in that, and I was totally shocked. I really was. I don't think, in my mind, I could be wrong, that she's not the worst person in the world at all, because you don't know what's going through a person's mind to start with. Um, and when someone's hitting you with the jugular vein, as I call it, and that would be your minor, well, you're going to be end up screaming and shouting and being erratic. Um, Especially what's going on, the history with my son. Um, this is kind of weird for me to say this, but I'm gonna say thank you to Karen. I'm gonna say thank you to Purple, and hell, I'm even gonna say thank you to Heidi. And don't get me wrong, I'm not fans of these people, but I listened to that live, and I was in tears listening to it because what they were saying, there was a lot of truth to it. I didn't expect people who I care for here. Jill, I can't show you the last live because I deleted it. Um, go watch Purple's. I can't remember the name of the live. I really don't. I mean, I've been in hospital for the last couple of days, so I don't really know. But there was a lot of truth in what they were saying. You had people telling me go to bed when I'm like, I don't want to go to bed. I want to stay on air. You just need to, Jill, you need to listen to it. Hi, Nikita, sweetie. Whatever you take is in the channel. Can one of my moderators drop MZ's channel? Hopefully she'll get around at one point to open it up. And I will support MZ in doing that. This is not a toxic channel. I never wanted it to be a toxic channel, but hell, I was told to. I only wish I didn't take the pictures of the backstage and post them on my community tab, but I deleted the live. Does anyone know the name of it? Jill, I don't remember, honey. They are trying to protect you 100%. Sam Shady, 100%. But I just find it weird that you said like it's amazing that anyone came into your channel, and I'm like, I'm here to apologize to September because I know I shouted at her and I was wrong. That was wrong. I should not have done that. She might never come in my channel again, and as I said, people are free to go where they like, they really are. I don't believe that anyone should be stuck to one channel. I know they go to multiple channels. I don't know if anyone's even live right now. I don't know. I just decided to come on, and because I'm out of hospital, I decided to come on and apologize straight away to September. Because I know I may have hurt her and I don't want her to feel that way. Susan, sorry for getting upset with you. I was just no, Nikita, you know I love you, honey. Susan, people were worried because at one point you had put your daughter full name. No, my daughter's on my YouTube channel and she's going by her full name anyways. So like I use my full name. They wouldn't be doxing her. Her name is Melanie Bennett. She's on my YouTube channel. If people were going to go through my old lives, they're going to find her on my panel with her full name. So no, I wouldn't be doxing my daughter. Not at all. She's of age to come on the channel, but my son is not. So my son is not on my channel because he's a minor. Sorry if I got mad with you, upset. I just want you to realize they're not hurt on. No, I know, Sam said. I know. And that's why I'm here to apologize. But no, I didn't dox my daughter. She was on my panel before and she goes under the name. So she goes under the name Melanie Bennett, so yeah. Whereas I don't have my son on here because he's a minor. And the channel's for over 18s anyways. And even when he comes to my home, I won't go on YouTube because he comes to my home. because I don't even want him on YouTube because he's only his birthday's just gone. He's only 10, and I'd love to give you all a picture and show you all a picture of him, but then again I can't because he's a minor. You know, I can tell you what age he is though. He's 10. He came up a new 10. I just want everyone to get along and we'd get back to our YouTube and stuff. Um, oh fuck it, my leg. 1 minute, my leg is cramping up. Sorry, 1 second. I just get a little bit comfortable. Um, we don't need two C pieces. I'm sure he is. And so yeah, I'd love to show you his new Tendo, but I can't because he's a minor and it wouldn't be right. I can show you pictures of Melanie all day long because she's like coming up 23. And no, Melanie does come under her own name, Melanie Bennett. So no, there's no docs in there. I see it this way. I mean, all my family have come under their well, apart from my dad. I mean, they've all come under their own names. So yeah, I think they probably got the trend because I come under my name because I thought if I come under my own name, no one can dox me. So I've used my own name. And my daughter, well, it'll only take anyone to go back and look at the old lives and they're going to see Melanie on my panel and she's coming up under her own name anyway. So no, I'm not doxing her at all. She comes under her own name. She don't care. She don't understand about this dox and stuff or any of that. She's probably listening in, but she's probably busy finishing off her studies because I know a lot of my family members listen in, but they don't. They mightn't chat. It's extremely beautiful. But yeah, I've shared pictures with MZ. I gave pictures to my sister. I don't want to keep talking about when I moved to London. You know, it's gonna take time. I wish I could do it tomorrow, but unfortunately I can't. I wish I could be down there right now, but I can't. You know, it's just the way it is. But I'm sure when I'm down around them, I'm going to be a lot more content. Would be the word. I just want to be down around them. I just want to be in a good place, in a nice place around 1 mile area around them. And Melanie's going to get a front door key because she's overage. She's 23. She's a very independent lady. And she's beautiful and Ali's absolutely jaw dropping beautiful in my book. I mean, I'm not being biased. I mean, he is. The last, I'll give you a little hint of the last call he did to me. He told me he had a new girlfriend. I was like, really? Ali, you're only coming up 10. It's just funny. I just find it funny. It's only a kiddie thing. But I do find it funny how he tells me. I really do. I think that's funny and it's cute. Yeah. And Ali's a little jaw dropper. He is. He's a little he's a beauty. I wish YouTube hasn't gone so nasty. I mean, why can't everyone just get along? I've done my my apologies. I hope September's listening. because I love September very much. Um, and I did my apologies, and there's not much more I can say after that. I was wrong. I was very wrong. And I hope she listens to this live at some point, or if she's listening now. I know she's always busy and she can't always be here, and I understand that. Um, but we're going to be, I have a second person who's going to help me take care of this channel. Um, we are going to drop back on wrenches. We have way too many people wrenched up. So I don't want anyone to feel hurt if there's no wrenches taken, because we are dropping back on wrenches. For a channel my size, I don't need all those wrenches, them wrench people. So that's another new thing I'm going to be doing with my partner on YouTube. It's not it's a partner on YouTube, but very close friend on YouTube is going to straighten out this channel and bring the best out of this channel. Don't need to see pieces. I'm sure he is a handsome guy. Oh, Heather, if you've seen him, oh, you fall in love with him straight off the mark. I can tell you, my very close friend seen pictures, and she loves him off. She's like crazy about him. I can't put pictures up. Unfortunately, I can't do that. As much as I'd love to show, you know, but I can't. So I hear you guys are getting all beautiful weather over there in America. God, I wish I was over there with your lovely weather. There's a thing called seasonal depression here in the UK. You know, the winter has been very cold over here, very dull, all time raining. We didn't get quite a lot of snow this year, and that's very unusual for us. Um, but when the summer comes, I'm sure I'll be complaining about the heat, because we don't have AC in the UK. We don't have that. We're all about keeping our homes warm, with our double glazed windows and our new heating systems and all that kind of crap. But yeah, but you have AC over there in America, so I think you're very lucky. I remember last year, actually, it was so hot over here. Oh my God. I think it was like 40 degrees. Um, it was extremely hot. It was crazy hot. But yet again, you have these screens you have on the windows. You're so lucky you can open up your windows. You don't have these stupid flies flying in, and I'm all going around the place because I can't stand flies. I go around and I have that fly spray killer. The thing about spraying it is, it gets into your chest and it's absolutely horrible. You're choking on it because it's really strong. Um, but I'm sure that's all to come here. You know, uh, I can guarantee you we're going to bring this channel back to a really good, positive channel where it's going to be fun again. I want to bring it back to the fun times. I don't want it to be a negative channel or a drama channel or, some other channel tearing another channel down. Um, I just want it to be a fun channel, more or less. Once again, I do apologize, September. I did already apologize, Roxy. Um, and I wish Precious Chaos would come forward, because Precious, there's no way we could have possibly known that was you on panel. There is no way. Tara was only protecting me because the name changed. You weren't talking, and we know people have been taking Precious's name and going around to other channels. We know that, and we know that that's not Precious, because Precious would. It's not the person who's going to sit on the panel and say nothing. That's not Precious. So I believe the person who came up that night was probably 100% not precious. And that's why Tara said drop that person. And Tara was right. But yeah, I'm gonna stay on a little longer and then I'm gonna jump off. I'm not gonna bore you too much. Um I hope September listens to what I'm saying. I wish I could speak to her in person, to be honest, instead of being on YouTube. People who worry because at one point you had put daughter's full name. I'm just reading old chat out. It was not even out uh, of all internet. Your friends were concerned. Melanie has been on panel on her full name. Um, because I told her use your full name because if you try making up a false name, people are going to do everything to try and dox her name. So I literally told Melanie use her full name. She's been on my panel, and I know people if they go back and look at the old lives, you're going to find her on panel with her full name. So you don't have to worry about that whole doxing situation. Everyone knows my son's full name. I don't care really too much about that um, because that's his name. But what I do care about is what goes on in backstage. That's why I have someone back there right now keeping an eye. And actually, the channel is really quiet right now. I'd love if September come in because I'd like to apologize to her if she was in there. You can't crucify a person who makes mistakes. But what you got to do is that person will learn from their mistakes. Mistakes always forgivable if one has the courage to admit them. Well done for having the courage. Hope you feel better uh, now at work, but wanted to you to know that. Thank you so much. Stoned Ash of Love. Can you? I don't even know if you're subscribed to my channel. I didn't even put it on subscriber mode. So I appreciate that, honey. I'd appreciate if you could subscribe. I don't know if you're subscribed already. I didn't even think to put it on subscriber mode, to be honest. And yeah, I will. I'm the first person to admit when I say something wrong. I will admit that. I have to go. Okay, Jill. No worries, honey. Thank you for coming in, Jill. We appreciate it, sweetie. But getting back to purple, I mean, I am, hon. You have a good heart. Thank you, I appreciate that. Well said. Yeah, well said. That is very well said. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. Because people will knock you for saying when you're having a bit of a breakdown, people will knock you for it. And to come on here, to be honest, is the kind of hardest thing I had to do. But I knew I had to do it because I did owe people apologies. And trust me when I say it, I don't cry wolf. I hope you and Keith uh, September to. No, I'm hoping September is gonna forgive me, Nikita. I forgive her. I was wrong. I was wrong, and I know that 100%. I know when I'm wrong. I hate to treat your friends as so wrong. If you think Purple is your friend, I'm out. No, Georgina, I don't think Purple's my friend. Trust me, I don't. Mm-mm. No, Purple's not my friend. I don't hate Purple. but I know she's not my friend. So, Georgina, you don't need to go. I don't believe for 1 minute purpose, my friend. Not at all. She would be the last one I would ever think she's my friend. I kind of find that a bit funny. Because I mentioned her name tonight, she'd probably come on our channel tonight and bash me. Just saying, you know what I mean? No, I don't think she's my friend at all. I find that funny. But anyways, I'm not going to stay on too long. Just going to stay on for a little longer and I'm going to go then. But I just needed to make an apologies to my subscribers. Hey, Lenny. Susan, hey, thank you for your apology. We, Robin, and others had good intentions. Love, I know what it's like to be hurt, angry, frustrated. On that anger, the ladies want to lift you up. Yeah, I know, Lenny, honey, I do know that, and I didn't. I gotta come on. I gotta apologize. I do gotta apologize to people. And that's the thing about me. I recognize when I'm wrong, when I said something wrong or did something wrong. I would beat myself up more than people can imagine. And for people to think that purpose, my friend, no, I would never. um, yeah, that's funny. I kind of find that funny. All I was saying is she made a lot of sense. That's all. No more than that. She's certainly not my friend. We don't see her over here, do we? Let's understand. Purple says she is wrong and does it again a month later, and she regrets nothing. Yeah, I know, Lenny. I know. Pretty sure she's gonna come on and probably bash me tonight, and that's okay, fine. You know, shit. But her being my friend, no, not at all. She's no, she did not. Uh, she's making no sense. Mm. I never claimed that Purple was my friend. I know anytime I come on lives, she's the first person probably to go after me. So yeah, and that's gone on for a long time. But here's the thing: I don't really want to speak bad about. I don't want to speak bad about her. Okay, I'm listening. And can we all move on past this, please? Yes, 100%. I would love to move on past this, Lenny. I hope September hears this because, as I said, it's not like I can pick up the phone and ring her because I don't even live in the same country. No, I never claimed that Purple was my friend. Yeah, come on, you must know better than that. But I want to move on from all of this, and I just want to make it all right. That's all I want to do, really. Just give her time. Okay, yeah, I'll give her. I'll give her time. As I said, I wasn't even going to come on tonight at all, but I had to get something off my chest, which was my apology to September. Just want to say that every single one of us make mistakes, and we gotta own it and move on. That's it. You gotta own your mistakes and you move on. I wish I could pick up the phone to her and speak to her personally, but I can't. So my only way of getting my word out is coming on YouTube. But Nikita, how are you doing, honey? I would give her time, same shit. You know, the last thing I want to do is hurt my subscribers. Don't want to do that. I know I don't cry wolf. I certainly don't do that. Hmm. It's interesting when someone makes an accusation like that when they have no idea what the person's going through, or perhaps even why they were hospitalized in the first place. So that's kind of, to me, that's a bit of an insult, to be honest. Person who knows who said that knows what that the stupid, ridiculous, stupid accusation. Purple said we're your subs and people who love you made it worse. No, they didn't. Okay, Purple said I could do better. I spilled coffee, months and dragged Susan. Hi, Stars. Welcome in, sweetie. I speak to September. I will message her. Thank you, Lenny. I appreciate that. Welcome in, Stars. How you doing? How's your day? Oh, Nikita, you know I love you. Nikita's our little gangster girl. I hope you're doing well, Stars. It's Friday, so all is right in the world. Yeah, yeah, it's Friday. What a week. That's all I'll say. What a week. I wish I could tell you everything what's gone on, but I can't. You know, YouTube has gone to the point where you cannot tell your subscribers, well, look, this, and this, and this happened. I've ended up in hospital for this, and this. You can't, because someone else is going to use it against you. So I can only give you a tiny little bit of information, and that's it. You know, there was a live done, and it was said that I cried wolf. Well, when that live was done, I was actually in hospital. Okay, now, Susan, how are your lungs? And yeah, Lenny, still the same problem. It's going to take a bit of while to clear up, but it doesn't help the fact that I smoke cigarettes on top of it. Um, I'm more concerned about the damage I've done to my back, and my head, and my neck. More than anything else. See, no one knew that. No one knew that at all. No one knew I was even in the hospital until I came on here because, of course, I don't say a whole lot. So we have 34 subscribers in here. I'm very happy for you, 34 people who came in, anyways. Hey, Joanne, Jodianne. Hi, Susan. Hi, everyone. Welcome in, honey. We're keeping it nice and calm today. Today is over air time. Today, even in this our time. Welcome in, sweetie. Lovely to see you in there. Thank you for coming in and support my channel. But yeah, I just wanna hopefully September Or actually, someone said they would reach out to. Lenny said she has the phone number. She'll reach out September, and maybe September can come back and listen to this nice, peaceful life. Do you have YouTube? Uh, Epsom salt. It's great for those injuries. I don't actually. I love you too, Jodie Ann Hon. I do. I love you. I love all the subscribers. I really do. And for my wrong actions, I'm here to apologize. And you can throw anything at me if you want right now, because after tomorrow, I'm going to totally move on as best as I can. Once upon a time, I used to do YouTube and every day. I used to do 3 lives every day. But I think maybe if I do a live once a day for maybe 1, 2 hours, if I can fit it in, there's not other channels on, might be better to do it that way instead of doing one big long live and then the trolls attacking. Because right now, believe it or not, we have no trolls backstage. 1 second. Oh, oh damn it, tablet. Mm. I have a Christian for another 20 minutes or so, and then I'm going to get off. Maybe someone else will be going live. I'm not sure. Maybe Roxy will go live or someone. Please don't let people up. Love Stone, thank you so much. I mean, that's so true as well. You don't need people to come up to drag it down. It's not good for you. It's 100% Jody Ann. Oh no, that's Star saying that. Have a good weekend, my friend. Bye. Stone Love, thank you so much, and you're always welcome in here. I don't do lives every day, but I'm thinking to maybe probably change it up and do maybe 2 hours here or there instead of doing long lives. Because I feel that when I'm doing the long lives, trying to make up YouTube hours, um, it doesn't really work out so well. So, right, I'm gonna jump off, guys. I'm pretty sure someone else is gonna come on. Maybe Roxy might go live or something like that, and I might come on tomorrow for maybe an hour again. I'm gonna kind of keep things a little bit shorter than what I was doing before. And once again to September. September, if I hurt you, honey, I'm sorry. I apologize. And saying that, God bless, good night, and take care, everybody. And thank you all for coming in. I appreciate all your support. I will do, stars. Thank you, honey. God bless and take good night to every one of you. Thank you all for coming in and support me. Thank you. Second. There.